I'm sure a lot of you guys don't remember Scientific Suzuki, Mr. Scientific Suzuki, but a long time ago he used to make homemade sirens, and one of his projects involved a DC motor and a speaker wired in series, and somehow it created really short pulses, which created a frequency that went over the speaker. That happened to sound like a siren. So if you get a strong enough motor, fast enough motor, and a good enough speaker, and a battery with enough voltage, or some sort of power supply with enough voltage, this is an 18-volt drill battery. You can make a somewhat loud siren. Definitely not for outdoor use or anything, but it's just a cool little project. So what I decided to do is I got two motors and wired everything in series. The motors are not in parallel, they're also in series. So one positive of the motor is hooked up to the negative and whatnot. And when I did that, I realized it actually made a dual tone sound, dual tone frequency. So I decided to tune this one by using a hard drive disc. So now this one's tuned so it makes a major third. So, major third sound. Battery's not very high voltage, I suppose, so it doesn't have a very high frequency. So that's the only downside to it. But anyway, here we go. The wind-ups aren't synced very well. The lower frequency is being caused by this fan, generated by this fan, and it takes a lot more time for it to wind up fully. And the reason why, when I first activated it, it sounded off in a major fourth, or I don't know. It's been a while. Is because this was shifted over a little bit, so there was a little bit less resistance going across the motor, which made it lower pitch. So yeah, I guess that's about it. Actually, I'm going to pause the video and just hook up this motor only, and it actually creates a fairly high pitched noise. Alright, see you then. I'm back. So this should theoretically work. Just one motor. I'm gonna put the disc all the way over it so it creates the least amount of resistance, so it spins the highest at the high speed. It's really late right now, but I'm gonna put the speaker down because it's actually pretty loud. Unfortunately, there is not a wind down. I may be able to fix that with maybe a capacitor. I'm not sure. This was just a short little experiment, so I doubt I'm going to go very much further in depth with this, except maybe get a stronger battery, but that's about it. Or stronger power supply. I was experimenting with replacing that speaker with this Wheelock speaker. Wheelock outdoor speaker strobe. For some reason it's ceiling mount. But it didn't work, and I'm thinking it didn't work because it has an amplifier circuit, and it's not hooked directly to the coils on the speaker. So I think that might be why. Because I'm pretty sure there's an amplifier circuit on here that takes the signal and amplifies it. So yeah. I guess I give credit to this idea to Mr. Scientific Suzuki. So thank you. He's not very active on his channel anymore. He only does like school projects and stuff, school film projects. But yeah, that's about it. I might be posting a couple more update videos soon. I kind of doubt it though. Yeah. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. See ya.